openly asked any sort of question which you may have related to franchise, investment, growth before you take the actual decision. In today's webinar, we are going to talk about a business opportunity with the next generation immersive family entertainment center brand called Funxtreme. Funxtreme was founded in 2025 in Kolkata, which focused on redefining the indoor entertainment through technology-driven and highly interactive experience. The brand currently operates its flagship outlet in Kolkata and offers a unique combination of immersive soft play, VR, AR gamings, interactive arcades, ninja gym activities, mixed reality karting, bowling, cafe space, and celebration zone designed for the children, the teenagers, the family, and gaming enthusiasts. Fun Extreme position itself as beyond a traditional, the gaming zone by integrating advanced technology, the VR, uh, augmented reality, mixed reality, and motion-based interactive experience to create a repeat visit entertainment destination. The company is now actively offering franchise opportunity across pan India through FOCO model, franchise-owned, company-operated model, where investor own the infrastructure while the company manages the operation and the brand execution. FunExtreme is targeting expansion through the franchise to tier one cities, primarily, to start with Mumbai, the Bangalore, Hyderabad, Delhi NCR, Chennai, Ahmedabad, positioning itself as a high growth opportunity in India's rapidly expanding, the experiential entertainment industry. And to talk about the same, I'm joined with the co-founders. So we have Karan Khanna and Sunil Seth. Both are the co-founders of this brand. Welcome, both the gentlemen. And I also have Mr. Gaurav Arora, he was the Chief Growth Officer for Friendwork. And my colleague Chitra Bhatt, she is the strategy consultant from Francom. So, I would like to welcome all my colleagues and the co-founders to this webinar, and I would also like to welcome all our the viewers. Thank you so much for getting some time, understand a great business opportunity, a futuristic point of view. It is indeed a great opportunity. So stay tuned with us for maybe like 45 minutes. We have both the co-founders today. Good to have them here today with us. Both are going to help us understand this brand, the business, the opportunity to the way forward, and and also we have Gaurav. So Gaurav is gonna add his the remarks as an expert on this business opportunity. So now, may I request Karan to take the lead? Let's get started with introduction, right? Brief introduction, and also would like to understand your journey so far, how you would like to take this business to the next level, and how it is gonna be helpful for our investors. Yeah, over to you, please.
Yeah. Thank you, Bharat. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Karan Khanna, co-founder of Funxtreme. Before I dive into the what is all our brand about, I just want to tell you a minute story that how we conceptualize that why do we wanted to build something like Funxtreme. So I'm basically from Kolkata. I have two young kids, age 3 years and 5 years. So when I used to take them out, I never used to find a place where I felt my kids are absolutely safe. So that was the major reason. Then, key, I wanted to build a place where I know my kids are safe. If my kids are safe, then I can call all the kids of the city. So that was the primary reason I wanted to open something like that. Second reason was that every play area in our town was very repetitive. All the same slides, all the same ball pools, same toys. So nothing was new. Wherever we take them, my daughter used to say, Papa, I'm getting bored. In half an hour, I'm getting bored. I want to go back. So Mr. Sunil Seth is my mamu. So I once one day we sat down together. He also has a young daughter who is there, is 11 years old. So one day we sat down together and was discussing the same thing. And I said, Mamu, Mamu told me, let's Karan, let's do something about this. And from that day, we conceptualized about Funxtreme. We started our R&D about the same, approximately 2 years back. So since we were clear about one thing, that we wanted to get something very different, which is not there in the country. So that was our first goal. So from that onwards, we started our R&D, our brainstorming, and started working on the same goal, that we need to build something which is very different. So we started moving around. We attended a lot of exhibitions. We attended a lot. We went to a lot of countries. We went to Europe. We went to Dubai. We went to China to see what all is there. We went to Singapore to see what these countries are offering, which is not there in India. So that's how Funxtreme was built. So Funxtreme is one of a kind of a play area. It's a family entertainment center. I'll just share my screen so everyone can just go through the presentation as well. Yeah, I hope everyone can see my screen. So yeah, so as I said, Funxtreme is a family entertainment center. It has something for everyone, be it a 1 year old or a teenager or an adult or even our grandparents, my grandparents, your parents who are 70 years old, 60 years old. Everything is something is there for everyone. That's why I say it's a family entertainment center. The USP of our product is that we have the latest technology available in the market, which is not there in India. Our play area is very, as Bharat said, it's an immersive, interactive play area in which whatever games which we have introduced, the kids can interact with them. I will show you a video later in which it will get more clearer. So this is a gist about our play area, which is a mix of technology, mix of fun, a mix of virtual reality, augmented reality, motion-based gaming, in which the kids can play and they can feel that they are inside the game. So this was, as I said, this was a vision to get something in the market which is not there, to get something in the market which is for everyone, be it my kid, be it your kid, be it your my parents or a teenager or a young adult. Everyone can come play here and have fun. This was our vision, and the most important point, which I said in the beginning, that we want the safety to be there. Whatever product we get is fireproof. Whatever product we introduce is very safe for the kids. There is practically zero chance of any incident happening. So that is how our mission was in the beginning, that we need to build a safe place where everyone should feel safe. They are okay to leave their kids with us for couple of hours, and the kids can play, and even the parents can play with them. The offerings which we have in our play area is a soft play area, that is basically for an age group of 1 to 10 years old. Immersive games, again, this can be from 1 years old to teenagers. They can play all these games. Arcade and VR games starts from 4 year olds onwards till adults. Ninja games and activate games again are all for all age groups. Interactive bowling and MR karting is a very new concept which is still not being tapped in India. Plus a party area with a full-fledged multi-cuisine cafe. Now again, one of the very big drawbacks of play areas is that they don't serve good food, because most of the play areas main selling point is not that. But we changed that. We introduced a full-fledged multi-cuisine cafe with which we offer all the cuisines. We have an in-house cafe. We don't outsource it, so that we can control the quality and the tastiness of the food. So that is one of the USP which we have again. The in-house, the curated menus or the offerings which we do in our area, which is not there in other FECs. So this is about the offerings we have. This is the few pictures of our original play area center, which is there in Calcutta. I'll show you a video which will become more clearer now. Just a second. Yeah. So this is our center in Kolkata. This is the soft play area only. This is the only soft play area. So once you enter, so this is how the look is become, because it's a lot of projection. This is the beach. So what happens is, whenever the kids is playing, they interact with whatever character or fishes or animals is there. This is the virtual swing. The kids swings, the games interact with them. So this is a trampoline bouncy with the screen in front. So whatever the kids is doing, the screen copies. This is a foam pit with a climbing wall.
Mm.
This is a floor game. Again, everything is interactive here as well. We have few slides. We have a toddler zone as well for our younger kids who are 1 year old to 2 years old who love to play these pretend play toys.
Karan, would you like to present the video?
Yeah, I'm presenting the video, I guess. Is it not available,
No, it's not.
visible?
It's not visible on the screen.
Okay, I was doing that only. I'll just share it again, I guess. Is my screen available now? Is it visible now?
Yeah, the screen is
Mm.
available. The video is not running current.
Yeah, I'll just show the video now. So I'll start the video again. Is the video visible now?
No.
No, we can't see.
I don't.
If it is not a large file, you can share it with Chitra. She'll present it.
Chitra, I'll just share the video with you. Will you be able to present?
Yeah, please share.
So we can continue to talk, Karan, whatever you want to share your experience with audience.
Yes. So, as I said, so it's been yesterday only we celebrated our first year anniversary. It's been 1 year since we have we incorporated this and we started it, and the journey has been amazing so far. The response we have got, the feedbacks we have got, the testimonials which we have proves our authenticated that the whatever the direction we have is on the right. We are on the right path. So now what we want to do is want to whatever we have got in Kolkata, we want to expand it pan India. We have a very big advantage that we own the technology which we are presenting. We don't buy the technology from outside. Obviously, hardware is something which is sourced from everywhere, but our technology is our patented technology, which is not there. The softwares we use, the games we use, is our own developed games. So that is one of the advantages we have. So if you want to expand or if you want to change anything, it's very quick for us. We keep on upgrading the games. We keep on introducing new games. So whenever the parents or the kids are coming, they feel they are coming to a new play area. They don't get bored. That's one of the points which is there in all the play areas. They whenever they're coming for the next time, they're not playing the same game. They are experiencing something new. So when we plan to expand pan India, we'll be getting the latest product or the latest technology. We'll be doing the complete market study and see what is not there, what works in the market, and then we get that technology in the market. We do our R&D and we make sure that the product itself speaks for itself. Itself talks about it. So that is how we plan to expand. So this is the basic
I'll just add.
about Funxtreme.
I'll just add few things about with what Karan has just mentioned about Funxtreme. As the entire world is moving forward towards AI and technology-based things are taking place everywhere. In the gaming industry, as such, the world has moved forward a lot, but India hasn't. And there is a as the population of our country and the technology available outside, I guess we will be the first company who's going to bring a revolution in this industry particular in getting into AI and interactive and all of those kind of stuff which actually we are talking about it but we are not experiencing it. So that makes us completely a different player in this entire market, and that is a vision, and we are pretty sure that it will bring a huge amount of difference in coming years in this particular industry. So once we play the video, it will give you a very nice picture about what exactly we are talking about. Is Chitra is
Are
going
you
to play
able
the
to play the video, by the way, Chitra, maybe?
Uh, I haven't received.
All right. But
So
we
let us complete the presentation first, and
correct,
then
correct,
we
correct.
can show the video.
Right.
Will that work?
Let's talk about the investments and everything. Correct.
Okay. So, first of all, thank you so much, Karan, for the wonderful brand introduction. Also, thank you, Sunilji, to it. Yeah,
Chitra, so I'd like to add something here.
yeah, sure.
Because we have a lot of audience today. I can see some 30 odd people have joined.
Yes,
So I would like to tell them one thing, that while we are learning about a brand, while we're learning about an opportunity, it's not about what we are seeing as a visual in our screen. It's very important that whom are we going to be doing business with? Because while we are presenting, the presentation is something which talks about what we want to present as a brand, as an opportunity. But while we're talking to the promoters, founders, co-founders, who are basically the visionaries, who saw this vision that what they want to do in their life, why they have come up with a concept, and why they are talking about very bullish about this concept and kind of a differentiation USPs that they're bringing on table, you must ponder upon why, what, where, how. Because when you do this assessment right, you will be able to really understand that what does really make the brand different, the opportunity different, the promoters different, the thought process different. And then you can perhaps think about the same vision. You can see through the same lens that they people are seeing, the founders, co-founders are seeing. Because it's not about the money that you're investing, it's about the opportunity, it's about the time, it's about the energy, it's about the capital, it's about, if not Funxtreme, then what else? Because we often get mistaken with ROI as the capital ROI. It's not about the return on the capital investment. It's about the return on the time investment. It's about return on the energy investment. It's about return on the opportunity. It's about return on the resources. It's about return on the captive audience, because you are going to be dealing with some audience who is going to be consuming your services. So whom do you want to cater to? What kind of a mass market, middle class, upper class, affluent class? Whom do you want to cater to? What do you want to achieve out of this business? So there are a lot of factors which come into play when you think of a business, when you think of a investment, when you think of deploying your resources and you get into a business. That's where we as franchise India team going to help you to assess the opportunity right, to assess the business right. And we actually help you in asking you the right questions. And while you ask the right questions, you get a lot of clarity probably that you may have in your mind, but you're unable to express this because you don't know how to frame it right. So with our experience, what you learn is that how to put your questions right, how to understand, assess, evaluate the opportunity right, the business right, the promoters right. And that's where you get into the right business. You end up buying a right business. You end up buying the business in the right place, because it's not about only the business. It's also about the market where you are doing the business. It's also about the audience whom you want to cater to. It's also about the competition which exists in that market, and how that USP is going to create something newness or something niche vis-a-vis the competition. It's also about the paying propensity of the people, because if you are doing some business and if you believe that the business is right, but the people who actually perceive it may not perceive it the way you want to actually put it forward, so you end up making a loss. So it's very important that the audience, the paying capacity, the competition, the right skill set to do that business, the right skill set of the promoters to help you do that business right. So it's about operations fitment, market fitment, opportunity fitment, scalability fitment, financial fitment, where you have to do the right judgment. And that's where we help you, right? So we put the story right in front of you so that you grow fast, the brand grows faster, and you both in collaboration and concurrence make this exciting journey rewarding for everybody in the ecosystem, not just you, even the audience. Because audience, if not coming as a repeat buyer to you, you end up doing the business in the initial years, but later the business starts sinking, right? But in this business, the merit that you have is that the company is going to be doing the operations, not you. It's the money which is going to help you grow and enjoy. You can enjoy the leisure of that investment. But while you should put that money right, while the investor, as an investor, the kind of property that you want to deploy, because you may have a money, you may have a property, you may have interest, right? All these check boxes are important. So when you are deploying your financials, then it is the brand's prerogative where they want to deploy the funds, which market, which mall, which neighborhood market or high street they want to be setting up the next Funxtreme. But if you come up with a property where you want to deploy that property, not just the money, but property along, and you want to create two income opportunities for you, then you have to be doing this assessments right, and you have to see through the brand lenses that whether the property is making sense. Does it make the brand visible? Does it make the brand viable? Does it make the captive audience go gaga about that facility you are setting up? So a lot of these factors are very important, and do this assessment right. And if you don't have this kind of assessment mindset at this point in time, you want to learn something, then you reach out to us. Chitra will mention my number. Chitra will mention our hotline number in the chat box for you, and you can reach out to us and ask your questions, ask your right questions rather. And if at all you fail to ask the right questions, let us know. We will help you to ask these right questions, and we can help you align your meetings with Karan, with Sunil, and then you learn from them in one-on-one meetings, something which probably is not probably covered because it's in interest of time. We are going to cover all the broad prospects today, but all the microeconomics and the modalities which are probably not covered today will be covered in a one-on-one discussion. So stay attentive, make it interactive. If you have any property, do mention in the chat box where you are coming from, which property you want to deploy, how much is the square feet, how much is the investment, and then we can probably come up with a model where you can be a fractional owner in the business. So maybe with a property of your size, we can create something new, because it's always about how we see in your property, in your market, in your resources to make the business workable for you. So thank you so much for joining, and keep listening. Over to you, Sunil.
Yes. Let's start. Chitra, can we start with the details of the entire?
Is my screen visible?
No.
Chitra,
No.
shared the video also.
Yeah.
If you want to play
Yes.
it
Yes.
first.
Yes. Yeah. It's possible to play the video first. Actually, it gives a clear
Actually,
picture.
I'm unable to share that video.
Acha.
I don't know why.
Yeah, that was the problem I was also facing. I don't know why the video is not being shared.
No. Then when go through
Okay, you
the
can show the interested people later. You can start
yeah
with the.
Yeah.
We can continue with the presentation.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So thank you, Gaurav. Thank you, Karan. Thank you, Sunil ji, for the wonderful brand introduction and to discuss about this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today to understand this wonderful opportunity. So I will be presenting the franchisee approach, financials, and rollout plan for a Funxtreme. Okay. So the proposed franchise model is FOCO, which is franchisee-owned company-operated model, where all the
Make it full
investment.
screen. Chitra, please make it full screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to do so. Yeah.
Thank you.
Is
Thank
it
you.
visible?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, full screen.
Yes. Okay. So the proposed franchise model is FOCO, which is franchisee-owned company-operated model, where all the investment will be done by the franchisee partner. The ownership of the center would be a franchisee. All the operating expenses will be run by a company, and day-to-day expenses, day-to-day operations will be handled by company. I mean, franchise company will be paying out to the franchisee partner in terms of minimum guarantee or revenue share, whichever is higher. So this is the financial snapshot for all the three models. So Funxtreme has these three types of model, where the first one is 4,000 square feet model, the second is 6,000 square feet model, and the third is 10,000 square feet model. For the first model, which is 4,000 square feet, the total fit out cost is 1.28 CR. Setup cost, including furniture, fixture, equipments, everything is 1.75 CR. The initial inventory to start the operation would be 10 lakh. Franchisee fee for 4,000 square feet model is 15 lakh. Total investment required, including fit out, setup, initial inventory, and franchisee fee would be 3.28 CR. Potential monthly revenue from 4,000 square feet model is 30 lakh per month. Minimum guarantee would be 12% on the total investment, and revenue share is 20% of monthly revenue. Payback period is close to 41 months for 4,000 square feet model. Internal return rate is 26%. Lock-in period is 3 years, and total agreement period is of 7 years. So that will be standard for all the three models. For 6,000 square feet model, the fit out cost is 1.92 CR. The setup cost, including furniture, fixture, equipment, is 2.25 CR. Initial inventory is 10 lakh for 6,000 square feet model also. Franchisee fee for all the three models is 15 lakh. Total investment for 6,000 square feet model is 4.44 CR. Potential monthly revenue from 6,000 square feet model is close to 50 lakh. Minimum guarantee and revenue share would be same for all the three models, which is 12% on the total investment and 20% monthly revenue share. For 6,000 square feet model, the payback period is close to 3 years. Internal return rate is 33%. For 10,000 square feet model, the fit out cost would be 3.2 CR. Setup cost is 3 CR. And initial inventory is 10 lakh. Franchisee fee is 15 lakh. So total investment is including all the initial investment is 6.51 CR. Potential monthly revenue from 10 lakh square feet model, 10,000 square feet model is 80 lakh. And payback period for 10,000 square feet is 26 months, and internal return rate is close to 50%. So this is a very good opportunity. Operating terms for this franchisee-owned company-operated model is all the investment will be done by the franchisee partner. Funxtreme will be responsible for all the operating expenses, rents, marketing, ATL, BTL activities, and logistics. Payout will be in terms of minimum guarantee and revenue share, as I've already mentioned. Lock-in period would be 3 years, and after if they want to exit from the agreement, they will be allowed to do so. Exit closure is assets will be depreciated at 20% per annum, which will be calculated on straight line depreciation method. If the investor wishes to exit after 3 years, investor will be refunded depreciated value of assets, and the assets will be transferred to the brand's name. So this will be the exit clause. Agreement period is 7 years. Renewal terms will be on the mutual consent basis. The ideal partner profile for Funxtreme is the person, the investor who is having the ability to invest 3 to 6 CR, as we have starting model from 3 CR. HNIs and NRIs and senior professionals seeking structured asset-backed investment. The investor who preferences for completely passive ownership with zero involvement in day-to-day operations, as all the operations will be handled by the brand. So they just need to invest the amount, and rest everything will be taken care by the brand, and they will be enjoying the profits. Long-term investment outlook, the investor who is having long-term investment outlook, 5 to 7 years, focused on stable and predictable returns. Moderated risk appetite with understanding of ramp-up period and performance-linked payouts. The person or investor who is having the access to real estate, mall relationships, or regional network will be an added advantage. So here is the rollout plan. So the customer categories for Funxtremes would be families with children, teenagers and young adults seeking social and gaming exposure, couples and friend groups looking for experiential leisure activities, birthday and celebration groups, then gaming enthusiasts attracted to VR and skill-based experiences. Target location to expand the franchisee are premium destination malls, high street retail hubs, IT parks, and entertainment zones. So here is the opportunity for franchisee partner across India. We are planning to expand in phase 1 in metro and tier 1 cities like Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Jaipur, Ahmedabad, Delhi NCR, Chandigarh and Chennai. And in phase 2, we are targeting top tier 2 cities, including Indore, Bhopal, Nagpur, Patna, Bhubaneswar, Raipur, Guwahati, Vadodara, Vizag, and Trivandrum. Also, we are open to tier 3 cities, emerging tier 3 cities, including Jamshedpur, Ranchi, Jabalpur, Madurai, Salem, Mysore, Kochi, and Kollam. So this is the franchisee acquisition and deal closing procedure. So initial application form will be signed by the franchisee partner. Non-disclosure agreements will be signed by both the party. Then UI and due diligence process will take place where overall verification of the complete background check of the interested party will be done. Then a letter of intent will be signed where some percentage of franchisee fee is being taken as the token amount, and finally till closure will happen. This is the due diligence process. So initial application form will capture the information like profile, education, work experience, city, location, time frame, quantum of investment, expected ROI, life goals, reason to partner with us of the potential investor. NDA, which is non-disclosure agreement, will be signed by both the parties. Then letter of intent where 25% of the franchisee fee will be taken as the token amount and that will be non-refundable, and a city location will be finalized for the franchisee setup. Then legal agreement will be signed, final franchisee agreement will be signed, and all the downloads will be provided to the franchisee partner and franchisee pays the balance amount. So this is the process of due diligence. So thank you, and we are happy to take up the questions.
Right. Thanks a lot, Chitra, for the detailed presentation. It is indeed a great opportunity. In case if you look into this opportunity right now, I mean, India presents a massive opportunity for Funxtreme because the country is witnessing rapid growth in experiential entertainment, mall culture, family leisure spending, and of course, the technology-driven gaming experience. I mean, today consumers, especially the children, the teenagers, the young families, are no longer satisfied with the traditional gaming arcades or the basic play zones. They are actively looking for immersive, interactive, and experience-led entertainment destination. And this is where Funstream, creates a strong market position by combining the advanced technology like the virtual reality, augmented reality, the mixed reality, interactive gaming, immersive soft play, and lot many other experiential attraction under one roof. India is also one of the world's youngest population, with increasing disposable income and a growing trend of families spending on weekend outings, the birthday celebrations, the destination entertainment experience. I think the rapid expansion of, apart from that, the rapid expansion, the entertainment hub, the IT corridors. I mean, number of opportunities, number of places you can have to go for this business. I mean, tier one cities, especially, further the strengthen of opportunity for organized family entertainment centers. Additionally, this industry is still largely fragmented. I mean, with very few brands offering premium large format immersive experience, in terms of entertainment, are really very less. So at a national scale, giving Funxtreme as the strong first mover advantage can be the best, right? The business also benefits from multiple recurring revenues, streams, including the gaming, the parties, the event, the food and beverage, the group bookings, the repeat customers. So lot of opportunities you have when it comes to a business like this. So with increasing demand for indoor entertainment, social gaming experience, and of course, family engagement activities, I think Funxtreme is strategically positioned to become a leader uh, or the leading player in the market right now. So in case if you would like to be a part of this success journey, I think you can get in touch with one of any our team. Maybe Gaurav, you could also share your number in the chat box. So you can directly, get in touch with Gaurav. Gaurav Arora is heading this brand, this brand India expansion. And also a great opportunity to connect with him. He's going to give you more insight about what, how can be the journey, right? So in case if you want, I mean, it can be a great opportunity. Apart from that, I mean, let me also talk about the kind of business model that we have. This is a FOCO business model, franchise owned company operated. And this is one of the most attractive, the franchise structure for the investors who want to, who want ownership of a business asset without handling it, right? Without handling the complexity of this business. So in Funxtreme, I mean, they are offering FOCO model. I mean, that allows you, FOCO business model allows you to stay away from the operational burden, right? You don't have to get into the operation. You just need to invest in the overall business. Rest of everything will be taken care by the brand itself. So that is, in terms of everything, like setting up, you know, taking care of the equipment, running the operational things, activities, taking care of the consumers, everything. Right. So everything will be taken care by this brand. So I mean, in case if you want to go for what do you call it, a passive income, I think it can be a great opportunity. It has a future. I we have grown up by playing these the video games, but this is next level. This is what we are talking about, the future, right? As I think Sunil sir was already talking about that in India, I mean, we have not even, started it at a full-fledged, right? Outside India, we have a great opportunity. So we are absolutely on the same track. So if you want to get a first mover advantage kind of opportunity, I think this can be fantastic one. Right. Anything else, Gaurav, you would like to add? Or maybe Krishna sir, your opinion on the kind of business we have.
So we have actually great flexibility over here. We have three different formats over here. So this will fit according to the pocket of the investor. The investor can decide how much investment the investor wants to make. Also, some of the offerings that Funxtreme brings are very innovative, and they are first of a kind in India. So definitely there is a great first mover advantage, and the payback period is also very attractive. The agreement period is 7 years. So within 7 years, the investor can recoup his investment as well as enjoy a lot very high returns. The IRR is more than 25%, and in the larger format, it goes up to 50%. So that is a very attractive and very high return opportunity.
Correct. Gaurav, anything else you would like to add from your side? And also, there is a few questions in the chat box in case if you would like to take them up, maybe Karan or Sunilji.
Yeah.
I think this is very technical question. So instead, I answer this question. Founder should answer this question.
Yeah, we will be taking this up.
So is the VR content developed in-house? Number one. To what kind of VR hardware is leveraged?
I'll take that. I'll take both the questions. The VR content is basically the games which are there. So depends upon the product to product. A lot of games are developed in-house. Few of the a few of the VR games especially are branded. In the game, the branding is done inside the game. So yeah, they are developed in-house. The hardware is depend again. The hardware depends upon the from games to game. Few hardware only require a computer and a projector. For few games, the hardware requirement is only a computer and a projector. For few games, there are a lot of things are required. Motion sensors are required. Arduino boards are required. A simulator is required. So again, depends upon the product. So whatever hardware or the software is required, will be handled by us. And yes, the software will be in-house. So, multiplayer free roam VR solution, we do have this product. Yes, we do have the product again. This product software again will be developed in-house. But in our Kolkata center, we don't have the free roam VR. But depending because this requires a good amount of space. So again, depending on the location and the city, if both matches, we have this product available. Free VR room is available with us. From 4 players to 10 players can play there, if that is also a query.
Right. So hope that answers your question, Seb. But I also appreciate you for asking your question. I thank so much. You probably understand this, the sector. And I really understand. I appreciate you for coming and joining us. So it can be a great opportunity. In case if you have any further question, I think my request is to get in touch with us separately. We can have a deep dive. Okay, you would like to get connected post this. All right. So Gaurav, in case if you could please share your number in the chat box so that Science Tracker can get in touch with you. Right. So I think, overall, in case if you find this brand a fantastic opportunity, very futuristic, it has a future, right, and a lot of opportunity in tier one cities to start with. Even in case if you look into the IRR, I mean, fantastic. I mean, it starts from 26 to 49% is marvelous. 7 years of of agreement, and it can be a great opportunity for those who want to get into earn money through a passive income. So you are absolutely welcome. You can get in touch with Gaurav. He's already shared his number in the chat box. Please note it down, and of course you can get in touch with him right after this webinar. He can help you further, facilitating the your meeting with Karan and Sunilji, where both can explain you further. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thanks so much, all our panelists coming here today, talking about this great business. My colleague Chitra, thank you so much for helping. Okay, you can't see. You can share, sir, you can share your number and Gaurav can note it down. Will that be okay? Okay. Gaurav, please, note down the number. Right. So, yeah, you can get in touch with us. I understand that, the overall fit out cost or the investment is a little higher. However, the return is also great, and it has a future. It is something which you can sustainable business, recurring business for a longer period of time. So if you consider all this, I think you must go for it. So I think that's it for the day. Thank you so much, Krishna sir, for Karan, Sunilji for coming here today. Gaurav, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
your expert comment. And so you all can get in touch with Gaurav and he's going to help you further with all facilitating the call with the brand and will give you more insight about it. So I think that's it for the day. Thanks so much for joining. See you tomorrow
you.
once again with a new brand and we'll explore another business opportunity. Till then, take care. Have a nice day ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.